Coach Craig Kenneth, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about how to know she'll cancel a date. So I want to talk to you guys about how you can tell if a woman is going to cancel a definite date on you. Now when I say a definite date, I mean you have a certain day, a certain time, and a certain place. I'm not talking about a situation where it's a maybe or a I'll get back to you, I'll see, let me look into it. All those things are usually no's. But there is one tiny clue that a woman may cancel a definite date. And it's such a sneaky tactic that I don't think I've ever heard any other dating coach or relationship person talking about this before. So, I'm going to give you two real-life examples so that you can see it clearly. This is something that I call a plausible out. Okay? So what is a plausible out? It is any type of life event mentioned by the woman the day of your date. Okay, I'm going to say this again. A plausible out is any type of life event mentioned by the woman the day of your date. So, a woman will use the plausible out to set herself up for canceling your date. And when it happens, it's going to seem like nothing. But it is indeed a very big clue that she's going to cancel. And why I say this is, the plausible out is so reasonable that it's incredibly effective for canceling plans, and people are always sitting there thinking, oh, well, it sounds legitimate, but the bottom line is they just didn't want to go on the date. But I'll tell you what, when a plausible out happens, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to think anything of it. Here's my first example. This happened to a buddy of mine who was visiting from out of state. He used to live here, he has friends here, and he had set up a definite date to see a girl that he had kind of, I don't want to say dated, been on dates with in the past. So, they had a definite date for a Friday night, and she texts him, hey, I'm sorry, I forgot about the soccer game tonight. I'm supposed to be going with my entire crew from work. Can we hang out afterwards? So, she appears to be really reasonable in this situation, right? She forgot about the plans and to go to a soccer game with the crew from her work, and she wants to see him afterwards. But here's the annoying part. She sounds like she wants to hang out afterwards, even suggesting it. So what does he do? He thinks that he has plans with her that night. Only now she has plans, and she's got backup plans if their other plans get boring or start to fall through. And what does he have? Nothing. He has no plans. He's sitting around doing nothing. Plausible out is very, very sneaky. The second one actually happened to yours truly. I was talking to a girl, and we had set up a definite date. Now, it was right around a holiday weekend, so she contacted me and said she got the days confused and asked to reschedule. Now, she asked to reschedule. Her exact message to me was, quote, unquote, can we reschedule? And then she told me a couple of things that she had going on this week, but we set up a definite date and a definite time for the following Tuesday. I said yes. Now, here comes the plausible out. These are so sneaky and tricky, guys. You've got to be really careful about the plausible out. They're very, very minuscule, and you usually don't think anything of them. But remember, it's any life event mentioned to you. Okay, so the morning of my date with her, she says to me, I gotta go to the hospital to see my best friend's grandma first. At what time do you want to meet? I said, how does 9:30 sound? It was originally 9 o'clock. I pushed it back half an hour. Didn't want her to be pressured for time or anything like that. She said, okay, exclamation point. So I'm thinking, all right, great. Now, it was a first date. That's why I didn't pry or ask about what was going on with her grandmother or anything like that. So, at 9:20, she texts me, you're going to hate me, but I can't make it. Grandma is not doing well at all. We are not sure she will last. I can't leave my friend alone right now. I'm so sorry, sweetie, with a sad face. So, what did I say? I said, drop dead. Yeah, drop dead. Now, if you guys thought I said drop dead, you guys don't know me very well yet. I said, I'm sorry to hear that. Let me know if you need anything. Okay? Now, obviously, I don't know the situation. It's entirely possible that her friend's grandmother is in the hospital about to pass away. Absolutely. I don't know her. I've never met her. I have to assume that she's telling the truth about that. I would hope somebody would not make that up. But considering people lie about who they are and they catfish people and they make up all kinds of crazy stories, I just don't know, right? I don't know because I haven't met her. So, the thing about the situation that made me wonder and me question the validity of the whole situation was that she sent the text message at 9:20 and our date was for 9:30. Now, just to make sure I was on point with this, I talked to 6 women about this situation. All 6 women said she was absolutely rude for waiting 10 minutes to contact me, 10 minutes before the date to contact me. I mean, I got dressed, showered, drove on the other side of town, and 10 minutes, I'm almost at the place in 10 minutes to, she texted me that. I mean, this isn't like an emergency situation where somebody gets into a car accident and says, oh my God. I mean, she had to have known the grandmother was sick. She was there for probably hours. Text me an hour beforehand and say, I can't make it tonight. I'm not going to get upset because somebody is in a hospital or anything like that. It's just a rude situation to do 10 minutes before a date when it's right before the meetup time. I don't know the truth. It's a plausible out. It's entirely possible that she is going through that situation. I hope she's not. Or it's entirely possible where she just completely made up an excuse not to go out. Maybe she just got anxious. It's entirely anxious. She got anxious about meeting me, got scared, was like, oh my God, I don't want to do this. I don't know this guy. You don't know. I don't know the situation. That's why it's so important to be aware that anytime you see a life event like this, the day of your date, the woman lets you know about it, it's probably going to be because she's going to cancel the date. You know, maybe the woman is in the hospital, but, you know, they don't think she's going to pass away, and she's just saying it. I mean, who would make something like that? I don't know, but people apparently do this kind of stuff all the time, and you have to be aware of it. I just want you to understand that the plausible out is always something very small, something like I forgot about X, or I just have to run to the store, or blah, 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 this. It always seems very tiny and insignificant, like it's not going to affect your date at all, but I can assure you, she's probably going to cancel. So what do? You're probably sitting there thinking, my God, so anytime something like this comes up, what do I do? How do I handle that? Well, here's what I suggest. You say, listen, it sounds like you're busy tonight. Let's just leave it for another time. And see what they say. If she says anything like, yeah, tonight's not a good night, it shows you she was going to cancel on you. But if she says, no, I definitely want to see you, let's go out, don't worry about it, I promise we're going to make it. Then, okay, it shows you that she was using it as a possibility for an escape route, right? So you just got to be aware of it. If you see a plausible out, any kind of life event, the day of your date, just say, listen, I understand you're probably busy tonight. We can do it another day. Why don't we do it another day? Just something along those lines and see how she reacts. If you see any kind of hesitation, just say, let's do it another day. If you see that she really sounds like, yes, no, I definitely want to see you, then continue on with the date. She may have had some hesitation, but because she had to make a decision right then and there, she wanted to go for it. So, if you like the info that I shared in this video, make sure you put a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. I post videos Monday through Friday. And if you want my help personally, go to AskCraig.net and sign up for the coaching option that works best for you. But that's it for this video. I'm Coach Craig Kenneth, and I will talk with you soon.